All right, everyone, welcome to Sour Horsepower, and today we're going to be taking a look at my friend's new to him 2018 Mustang GT350. All right, so as you can see here, we have the GT350 in this magnificent Orange Fury color. It's a nice, brighter orange with a lot of pearl in it. It looks like almost like a gold or a yellow pearl on top of the orange, so it really pops in the sunlight. We have black roof as an option, and then I think everything else on this is pretty much standard. So for the tires, we have the Pilot Super Sports 305 in the back and 295 up front. No carbon fiber packages or anything on this because it's a standard GT350. And then I think that's pretty much it. There's not really a lot to talk about on the back here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the interior, and then we'll take a look at the engine, and then we'll get on the road and see how this thing drives. All right, so as you can see here, we're jumping in the interior. We have the upgraded Recaro cloth seats. And then down here you got a nice little Ford Performance kick plate. Pretty standard Mustang door, except you got some nice Alcantara here with the white stitching to match. Difference between the regular 350s and the R's is the regulars will have white stitching, whereas the R's will have red stitching. But you can see here we have a nice little chassis plate here for the GT350. Manual transmission, of course. We got the active exhaust button, launch control, traction control off, your hazards, and then the giant red engine start-stop button. All right, so as you can see here, the Mustang GT350 is still usable because we have a fully functional back seat. On the R's, I believe the rear seat is an option. I don't even think it comes standard with the rear seats on the R's. I think it is an option.
The R has the seat delete.
Yeah, so yeah, the R's you will have the rear seat delete, but in here he does have the rear seat. Got plenty of room for his kiddo seat. All right, so even with the kid seat behind us, we still do have, we'll say, ample leg room. Not a lot where my feet are kind of tucked up under the dash, but there is enough room for, say, short journeys with the kid seat back there. Up here you have oil temp and oil pressure gauges. Very nice steering wheel. Got all your buttons, so you have your mode controller here, your volume and stuff for the radio, your OK buttons and arrows to control the center dash, and your cruise control stuff down there. Wrapped in actually Alcantara as well, with a nice little black racing stripe along the top. But since this is kind of just a quick walk around video, I talked about it a lot more in my delivery video of his car. This video is mainly going to focus on driving, so let's go ahead and hook up the cameras, put one by the exhaust too so we can really hear it, and then let's just take this thing for a rip. Alright everyone, so now we are in the GT350. Corey is here with us. Hopefully you can maybe see him, maybe not. Wave. So yeah, we're going on our favorite road here that we do all of our test driving, we'll call it. We do it all here on this road. It's a lot of twisties around a reservoir. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm excited.
Sounds good.
So I have driven it before, if not in the delivery video. I think I mentioned that. Alright, so I did drive it for 3 hours. Now that we're finally going, I did drive it for 3 hours on the delivery day because we picked it up in Rhode Island. But right off the bat, we'll talk about the clutch. It's a very light clutch. The really long throw and it doesn't really engage until near the end of the pedal, which is all dependent on, you know, each individual car's clutch will feel slightly different. But we got the exhaust open, nice road in front of us. Let's get to it. Dude. Alright, we are flipped around now, going more of a downhill section, but so this is going to be how it feels a lot off throttle. We're in third gear, it's at 4,000 RPM, doing a little bit of engine braking. That's like 30-40% throttle and it's just ready to go. And then on the brakes, oh jeez, it has some anchors on it. Changes direction really well. The rear feels very planted. Rev match, down to second gear, stays composed. Get on the throttle coming out. Woo! Jesus. Cars, nope. Tuck it in. If you want more steering, just turn it. 295s will handle it. Traction control saving us there a little bit. Wanted to get loose. $7,000 coming up the hill. Just feathering the throttle to keep it planted. That's probably the fastest car I've taken through that section. Oh my.
Yep.
And to be honest, I'm not pushing this car anywhere near what it can do. This thing is an absolute weapon. Holy crap.
Yeah.
We'll do another lap. Absolute weapon. We'll try and push a little bit more. Obviously, we gotta stay within the means of the road, but super sports because they're not even squealing.
Nope.
So that's 3,000 RPM roll on. Not crazy amount of torque, but it's linear torque. Didn't break the tires loose at all. Just throwing it around. It is, I'll say, some of these corners are a little uneven. The car is moving around a lot, but it's nothing that's really upsetting the traction on it. Man. I'm not even,
I know.
we're not even getting anywhere near the limits of this thing. We got to get this on a racetrack.
Yep. Yeah.
It's just,
it needs one. Like there's no possible other place for it to let loose.
like, I've driven the 124 Spider, obviously completely different league. I've been down this road a lot. This has that kind of handling, but just more. More of everything. More speed, more grip. Whew. One more rip back.
Yeah, go for it.
And then we'll discuss it, but just enjoy the sounds. I'm not going to talk over it this time. We're back, catching my breath. This is the fastest car I've ever taken on this road. I mean, I haven't taken, like, you know, a lot of cars, but my God, this thing is fast. Like, the sheer amount of grip, like, we can't even use it all. I really, honestly, we were maybe using 50 to 60% of what this car could really do. It is really something special. The engine is,
it's so good.
the sounds are good. It's making so much noise. We had something rattling in here. You probably caught it in the audio, but yeah, I'm super impressed. Like I said, it's similar to the 124, but just like on steroids. Like, it's go-kart like handling, but in a 500 plus horsepower package with a 8,000 RPM redline and all the glorious exhaust notes. But we need to get this on a racetrack because that's where we can really exploit this thing. Like, we got to push it a little bit today, and we got to experience what it could do. But my God, yeah, this needs a racetrack.
Yeah. So
that's going to be it for this video. We've got plenty more content to come on this car. So if you enjoy seeing GT350 content, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and comment below your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Have a great day.